The 10th of May, 1940. 0425 hours. High above the misty fields of eastern Belgium, near the Maastricht border. The air is thick with the hum of Junkers Ju-52 engines. But inside the DFS 230 glider, it's eerily quiet. Oberleutnant Rudolf Witzig grips the wooden frame, his knuckles white against the cold metal. The 11 gliders, each crammed with Fallschirmjäger elite paratroopers of the 7th Flieger Division, slice through the pre-dawn sky like shadows. No engines, no roar, just the whisper of wind over canvas wings. You can almost feel the tension coiling in your chest, the way it must have for these men, bundled in their jump smocks, faces smeared with camouflage, grease, hearts pounding against the weight of their gear. Witzig glances at his squad. 9 men per glider, handpicked for Assault Group Granite. They're not just soldiers, they're pioneers in a new kind of war. Strapped to their backs are the secrets of victory: 50-kilogram hollow charges, revolutionary explosives shaped like cones, designed to punch through steel like a hot knife through butter. No one outside Hitler's inner circle knows about them yet. The paratroopers shift uneasily as the tow ropes strain. Below, the Albert Canal gleams like a silver vein in the fading moonlight, flanked by the massive silhouette of Fort Eben-Emael. It's a behemoth. 75 hectares of reinforced concrete, buried into the earth, bristling with artillery cupolas that could shred an army. The Belgians call it impregnable, a fortress guarding that. The first glider slams down at 0525 hours. Its barbed wire breaks, tearing furrows in the grass. Feldwebel Helmut Wenzel leaps out first, second in command now, since Witzig's tow ropes snapped over Germany, forcing an emergency landing far behind. No time for questions. The men pour from the canvas fuselage like hornets from a disturbed nest, boots pounding the dew-soaked turf. MP-40s ready. Flamethrowers slung, the shaped charges those sinister copper-lined cones clutched tight. You can picture the Belgian sentries' faces in that frozen instant. Eyes widening as silent machines materialize from the mist. No engine growl to warn them. One anti-aircraft gunner swings his 7.92mm weapon skyward. Too late. A burst from a German submachine gun cuts him down. Another defender stumbles from a wooden barracks, rifle half raised, only to see the glider wing shear through sandbags like paper. 4 Belgians step out, hands shooting up in surrender before a shot is fired. Shock. Pure, paralyzing shock. The Germans don't pause. Squads split according to months of rehearsals. Section 4. Under Oberfeldwebel Wenzel races toward Me Nord, the northern 75mm casemate. Its embrasures already spitting fire. A 50-kilogram hollow charge is slammed against the steel cupola detonator lid. The blast is apocalyptic. A jet of molten metal punches inward, followed by thunder that shakes the entire plateau. Inside, the Belgian crew reels from the concussion, ears ringing, vision blurred. The gun goes silent. Foe. Witzig wastes no time. Status, he barks, striding across the scarred plateau, dodging craters where shaped charges have left gaping wounds in the concrete. His men, faces streaked with soot and sweat, report in clipped tones. 11 gliders landed, 1 lost en route. 85 Fallschirmjäger on the roof, most guns neutralized. Casualties, light 2 dead. A handful wounded, but ammunition? Dwindling. The Belgians, stirring like a hornet's nest below. You can sense the shift in the air, the dawn light now fully breaking, casting long shadows over the fort's grassy top. The paratroopers hunker behind sandbag positions, MG-34s trained on the hatches and stairwells dotting the surface like trapdoors to the underworld. Below, in the fort's bowels, Major Jean Jautran rallies his garrison. Counterattack! Drive them off! Orders echo through the 5 kilometers of tunnels. A subterranean city of barracks, hospitals, ammo dumps. The Belgians charge up stairwells, emerging from Block 01, the main entrance block, with rifles and machine guns blazing. The first wave hits at 0800. Belgian infantry burst from a casemate hatch, grenades flying. German machine guns stutter to life, rat-tat-tat, mowing down the leaders. A flamethrower belches fire, turning the advance into a screaming retreat. Bodies crumple on the grass, smoke curling from scorched uniforms. Witzig directs from a captured observation post, binoculars scanning the horizon. "Hold the perimeter! Pioneers, seal those doors!" Sappers Rye. Night of May, 10/11/1940. 2,200 hours. The plateau of Fort Eben-Emael lies under a thin veil of stars, interrupted by the occasional flare drifting lazily upward, bathing the craters and twisted steel in ghostly magnesium light. The Germans are ghosts themselves, now exhausted silhouettes moving between foxholes, breath fogging in the chill. Oberleutnant Rudolf Witzig crouches beside a shattered cupola, maps spread on a broken ammunition crate, red pencil marking positions. 85 men started the day. 67 remain combat effective. The rest lie in the aid station, or wrapped in shelter halves, under the open sky. Thirst has become torture. Canteens ran dry hours ago. They sip condensation from glider canvas, chew on the last iron rations. Yet no one speaks of surrender. Not yet. Below, in the concrete catacombs, Major Jean Jotrand faces his own private hell. The ventilation system wheezes, thick with cordite smoke that seeps down every shaft. Wounded men groan in the infirmary. Ammunition stocks dwindle. Radio contact with Liège as spotty messages arrive in fragments. Hold. Bridges lost. Panzers crossing. The truth is worse than silence. The Germans have taken the crossings at Frunhoven and Veldwezelt. The 4th Panzer Division is pouring across the Albert Canal, unmolested by Eben-Emael's guns. The fortress, once the linchpin of Belgian defense, has become irrelevant. Another probing attack comes at 2,330. Belgian sappers emerge from a service tunnel near Canal Sud, M. The white flags flutter limp in the morning breeze as the Belgian garrison, over 1,000 men, marches out in orderly columns, their boots crunching on the debris-strewn grass, faces etched with defeat. They stack arms under the watchful eyes of the Fallschirmjäger, who stand like conquerors amid the ruins they wrought. Oberleutnant Rudolf Witzig accepts the formal surrender from Major Jotrand with a curt salute, no triumph in his voice, only the weariness of a man who has stared down the impossible. Medics tend to the wounded on both sides. Prisoners are herded into the fort's own barracks for holding. The air still reeks of cordite and burnt fuel, but the guns are silent at last. You can feel the weight lifting from the paratroopers' shoulders. The first hot meals arrive by glider resupply, canteens refilled, ammunition crates cracked open. Laughter breaks out in pockets. Stories of near misses. The glider that nearly plunged off the cliff. The shaped charge that detonated too soon and singed eyebrows. Feldwebel Niedermeyer claps a comrade on the back, sharing a cigarette scavenged from a Belgian pouch. But beneath the relief, a quiet awe settles. They did it. 85 against 1,200 in under 30 hours. Word spreads like wildfire through the Wehrmacht ranks. By noon, General Kurt Student's 7th Flieger Division receives the report. Eben-Emael fallen, bridges intact, Panzer spearheads advancing unhindered into Belgium's heartland. Hitler himself is briefed in H.